我没有想到更新卡驱动程式会有导致 OBS 停掉的问题。换成好，干，今天聊天室出问题。够另外开一个是，呃，要当掉，都是不顺。
今の状況はコーパスで確認することができる。指輪端末を開いてみたらどうだ。
ルート作成を完了しました。
敵が近い。フリガンダだ。
人了吗？
よし。ジャンプ。もう限界だ、サム。以上、ドールマンでした。
发现了。打掉他。后来我想说，为什么？
今のは危なかったな。
ね
やった。
这交友防护罩也太大了。
配達人か？もうあいつらは去ったのか？はあ、よかったよ。生きた心地がしなかった。まずは依頼を確認させてくれ。驚くべき戦闘能力だ。どべも真似できない。君は頼りにできそうだ。さあ、キューピッドを接続してくれ。もう二度とあんな怖い思いはしたくないんだ。
哦，这哦，估计爱神弹枪。
配達人グレードを提示します。繋がったんだな。ありがたい。これでプレートゲート付近のカイラル濃度やタール潮流の観測精度も上げられる。君たちの DHV マゼランもこれまでより安全に航行できるようになるだろう。プレートゲート出現からオーストラリア大陸全土に及ぶ異変はさらにひどくなった。仮説として UCA だけが繋がったこともその大きな原因として考えられているが、もう後戻りはできない。オーストラリアも繋がっていくしか方法はないんだ。オーストラリア大陸にはここを含めて全部で4つの観測所がある。 これらがカイラル通信でつながれば新たなプレートゲートの出現を計算できるようになるはずだ。さてと、こちらで用意したデータも君に提供されているな。あとはあの国道も復旧させて使えるようになるといいのだが。ああ、MP シェル仕様のグレネードを追加した。 MP シェルは着弾時に爆発して相手が人なら非殺傷で無力化できる。メカなら腐食ダメージを与える。ブラッドグレネードほどではないが BT にも効果があるんだ。だからグレネードポーチに入れておくのをおすすめするよ。それからグレネードピストルも追加した。装弾数は少ないが MP シェル仕様のグレネード弾を射出できるんだ。荷物サイズも小さいから持ち運びも楽だろう。しかもハンドガンホルスターに入れることもできる。そして最後にバトルスケルトン。知っての通り移動速度や最大積載量を上げる外部骨格の一種だが、これは特に防御力を上げてくれる。ただしブーストで高速移動するときや君へのダメージを軽減させるときにはバッテリーを消費するから十分気をつけてくれ。道中バッテリーが減ってきたら発電機で充電するかプライベートルームで休むといいだろう。ぜひ使ってみてくれ。この近くを通っていた。車両が頻繁に走っていたんだ。国道復旧装置に必要な素材を入れることができればまた以前のような光景も見られるだろう。ただ素材が十分にあるわけではない。国道も復旧させていくのは大変だろう。この施設の東の方にスモークヒル採掘場がある。そこも復旧して採掘できればさらに多くの素材が調達できるようになる。サブオーダーを準備しておくからぜひ受けてみてくれ。本当にありがとうサム。そういえば君の実績が評価されたのか。一般に出されているスタンダードオーダーを君も受注できるようになっている。厳しい自然環境と武装集団のせいで配達人の数が以前よりも随分減ってしまったんだ。困っている人もきっと多いはずだ。もし興味があるなら受けてみてくれ。依頼は指輪端末の依頼一覧で確認することができる。採掘場を復旧するサブオーダーも出してある。この依頼は君の役にも立つはずだ。今回は本当に助かったよ。この先も幸運を祈っている。
やったわねサム。 DHV マゼランも近くに移動することができた。次の依頼は DHV マゼランで出す。だけどまずはプライベートルームでゆっくり休んで。疲れているはずよ、あなたもドールマンも。
依頼達成お疲れ様でした。
ルート作成を開始します。ルート作成を完了しました。
依頼が受注されました。
第一麦好吧，快，开哈登，换一下。
少しくたびれたな。君もじゃないか。休ませてもらえて助かるよ。
哦， 破手枪。
やあ、よく来てくれた。早速だが依頼を確認しよう。まあまあだな。運んでくれてよかった。これはもう諦めていたんだ。届けてもらえて嬉しいよ。
配達人グレードを提示します。
いつもありがとう。これからもよろしく頼む。
依頼達成お疲れ様でした。
澡啊，洗澡。
大丈夫か？うなされていたようだが。何度もアメリと言っていた。
シャム、タールマンだ。次の依頼について説明したい。準備ができたら DHV マゼランの配送端末にアクセスしてくれ。
猫了吧？你拿脚，我手洗完。
Yo, Sullivan.
我是怕毒血。
Are you all right, Sam? What was that just now? Did something happen?
Sam, about the next site we wanted you to bring online with the Cupid. It seems we have a little problem. The tar currents nearby have grown unstable. Under these conditions, it's unlikely we'll be able to establish a chiral network connection. Our scans have identified a potential cause. An unknown device located within a brigand outpost to the north of West Fort Knot. It's hardly an elegant solution, but we need you to destroy it. When you're ready, take on this main order to proceed. The client in this case is the musician. I can't wait to hear what he has to share with the network. Don't let us down, Sam. The disruptor device we need you to disable is located in this area. You should have no trouble whatsoever destroying it using MP bullets or MP shells. Alternatively, consider getting close enough to access the device directly. You can use your ring terminal to have APAS hack into it, allowing you to disable it without resorting to brute force. Be advised though, Sam, that some of the brigands you'll encounter on site will be wearing armor protecting both their heads and bodies,
怎么还有装甲啦？
and that every one of these armored units will be wielding a rod. No doubt their aim is to fortify themselves against ranged attacks, allowing them to move in and engage you at close quarters. In light of this development, we've gone ahead and added armored enemies to our VR weapons and combat training programs. This way you can experiment with various methods and find a means of dealing with them that's suited to your personal strengths. That's all the information I have for now. Review your potential routes and finalize your equipment loadout before heading out. We're counting on you, Sam.
Commencing route creation. Delivery route finalized.
盖不完。陶瓷160，300开罗。这个出了，陶瓷。
Okay.
Whoa.
Sam, are you planning on entering enemy territory while carrying all that? With that much cargo on your back, they'll spot you in no time. Why not stash your backpack and any excess equipment somewhere safe, and take only what you need for now? Stick a fork in me, Sam. Sam. You've disabled the target. And don't forget to collect your... things before moving on.
Feels good. Brennan Barrett.
Did you just drop some cargo, Sam?
That was too close. Nice. Right. Got a little cargo onto the ship. Focus.
What you said.
Move it, Sam.
Keep it up, Sam.
Hey!
Now entering chiral network coverage.
爆炸！ 独行指挥官，你他鬼东西！
Patched up and good to go.
Commencing route creation. Delivery route finalized. Commencing route creation. Delivery route finalized.
让
Commencing route creation. Delivery route final.
干一样茶包子不会操。
Still slaving away at this hour, I say. I'll process your orders as quick as I can, okay? We'd already written this off as lost. You've made everyone's day bringing it in. I have a feeling this data will be of use to you. Take it, please. We're increasing your allocation of materials.
Now display your current progress rate.
While equipped, it'll reduce. Even better, it'll all goes without Bishop.
Order completed. Well done.
Commencing route creation. Delivery route finalized.
Okay.
Mine's up and running again. Time to inform the staff at the Western Environmental Observatory.
Commencing route creation. Delivery route.
Sam, when we first arrived, you may have seen a sign requesting assistance with road restoration. Since we're here, why don't we mine a little? That way we might obtain the necessary materials to finish the job. survey an area, I have to rely on a very special power. My strength of will, you might say. The requisite focus can be rather exhausting, but I'm happy to grin and bear it for your sake. So, if you deem it necessary, feel free to send me air... All it requires is that I place my absolute faith in you. Which I do. So don't hesitate to ask for it.
Let's do this. Pull up. Let's get going.
Sam, look. There are wild animals nearby. Such creatures are rare and precious. Friends to be protected.
Hold on. You're with Drawbridge, am I right? Hope the brigands weren't too much trouble. Though you look okay. Glad you can make it. Alright, let's take a look at this cargo of yours. Condition doesn't look all that bad to me. That's good work. Where the hell did you find this? You are the best! I'll definitely have more work for you if you want it. I've been waiting a long time for this. Okay, use your Cupid to hook me up.
Now displaying your current quarter grade.
This is real. I'm part of the chiral network, which then with the music player, you'll be able to set the mood for your... And just like that, yeah, looks like my weapon did... So about the recording you brought me, it almost... But there's something off about it. Anyway, I'll send you updates via the SS... Yeah, I got it from a friend. This is way back in the day. Well, he said I'd need to protect myself. Taught me how to use it and everything. Just as well. Apparently this shines when you break it out at close range. In an ideal world, we wouldn't ever need stuff like this. Do it. Yep, I can really immerse myself in my work here. Sadly, all the music I've made never gets heard by anyone else. Still, that's about to change. Because of that update I pushed you earlier, the new music player function, remember? In it, you'll find a sample of my work. When you've got the time, be it on the job or relaxing somewhere, why don't you take a listen? That Tarman's the one who recorded it. Said he heard it while he was out tar fishing. Have a listen. Call me crazy, but we might be dealing with something like a whale. Another interesting thing to note, creatures that hear this song make an effort to avoid the source. There's not much else I can say with confidence. However, give me some time to analyze it, and I might get you some answers. That Tarman's the one who recorded it. Said he heard it while he was out tar fishing. Have a listen. Call me crazy, but we might be dealing with something like a whale. Another interesting thing to note, creatures that hear this song make an effort to avoid the source. There's not much else I can say with confidence. However, give me some time to analyze it, and I might get you some answers. Gotta get going, huh? Well, hey, thank you for the help. You know, I've been wondering how those brigands got their hands on that disruptor thing. I'm just saying, they certainly don't have the know-how to build one. It's kind of worrying. Oh yeah, I had another favor I wanted to ask, if that's cool. I lost some cargo near and dear to my heart, even though I tried my best to keep it safe.
保管
I've tracked it to this dangerous place. Too dangerous for someone like me. The request's open to anyone willing to accept, but something tells me you'll deliver. Get it? Anyway, if this kind of works up your alley, then take a look at my suborder.
Thank you so much, Sam. I have high hopes for his work. but I suppose we'll have to wait and see what comes of it. As for that strange device, it seems that its effect on the tar currents blocked all chiral communications. So I think it's only fair that we call it a chiral jammer. Anyway, while the currents in the area have settled down somewhat, we've received a number of troubling new reports. For one, a tar eruption was recorded in the direct vicinity of West Fort Knot. A group of figures clad in red and a large unidentified black mass were observed just prior to this eruption as well. Needless to say, the anomalous tar current activity near West Fort Knot may be related to these events, so we can't afford to ignore them and proceed with network expansion. We've got no choice but to investigate and address any cause that may be present on site. The corresponding main order has been added to this delivery terminal. I've got a feeling a difficult fight might be ahead of you, Sam. I strongly advise you to prepare accordingly.
Order completed. Well done.
Commencing route creation. Delivery route finalized.
Order accepted. Thank you.
I'll be looking forward to your next visit.
Funny.
Disengaging weapons restrictions.
Take care, Sam.
好吧。厕所。 啊。哎呦。
Just a bit further now.
Awfully kind that someone went to the trouble to build this, wouldn't you say? Looks like you have what was requested. All that remains now is to drop it off.
够了啦。
Weapons detected. Be advised that usage is restricted inside facility grounds.
Access the delivery terminal to process your orders and requests. Hey, Sam, I've been waiting for you. Decided to take on that order, huh? Okay, I'll check out the cargo then. I can see you took extra care with it. You're always there just when I need you. Allow me to express my gratitude with this data. Do you have enough materials? Why don't I increase the amount you withdraw from...
Now displaying your current order grade.
And with talents like those, you might even catch their eye. The Tarlake twins, that is. I went and shared another... If you can't... Yeah, got it from a kindred spirit in the UCA. Stuff that'll hit you right in the Kandha. A classic tune. When you head back to your room, have a listen. For real, you'll be hooked. That's right, or so I've heard. They live on the edge of a tar lake to explore the limits of what a human being can handle. Only interested in meeting exceptional folks capable of pushing said limits. Sadly, nobody has come along that fits the bill. Makes for an interesting story, huh? Which has me wondering, what kind of person would be good enough? Again, thank you so much, Sam. It's weird, though. How did something I know I'd stored safely end up in a place like that? Anyway, you might want to keep an eye on your own stuff. Take care, and please come back soon.
Order completed. Well done.
Thanks for being there for me.
全部托付，真的。
Your service in transporting this cargo is appreciated. The delivery will be assigned to another porter.
跑回去了啦！人生只有往前走，没有往后走的，除非顺路啦。
Nice repair job. She's practically sparkling.
Commencing route creation. Delivery route finalized.
actually at our destination. You see anything suspicious?
Security measures lifted. Weapons detected. Be advised that usage is restricted.
Ơi靠北这是他妈
Aren't you a sight for sore eyes?
哎，
Been a
我不知道
long
这
time,
这
Sam.
Fuck, how you still alive?
Oh, no, I'm just a ghost. Come to take my revenge on you and that bitch Fragile. All the way from the other side. Of course, there's no point in trying to kill you when you won't stay dead. But there are plenty of other ways to make you suffer.
我演吗？
The kid kicked the bucket, huh? Shame. Goddamn shame. Tonight, what, you just lugging that coffin or pod? Going on a walkabout? Well, that's touching. Even if you don't know a goddamn thing about Lou.
What are you saying?
Huh? Maybe I can't kill you, you won't die, but you can lose everything you love. And torture yourself for the rest of time, knowing that death will never come for you. So you go on your little walkabout. Go wherever you want, but I will be damned if I let you link up this continent. Not because extinction's my creed, though, no. No, I want to build a world where fear and violence are king.
喂，改行。
And who do you think will come out on top, Sam? You? With your hippy-dippy network? Or me?
哪里买的？
With my more rough and tumble methods. I can't wait to find out. Just a good old-fashioned boss fight. Cruelty or collaboration? The eternal choice. Let's put him to the test.
Are you injured, Sam?
带2把吗？
Seems to have done some damage. Boy, that must hurt.
哇！我的火力竟然充足，我很纳闷，我带这么多枪过吗？
That was amazing, Sam. Great work. Now let's get this place on the Chiral network.
God damn.
Route creation. Deliver.
Sorry.
Your name is Sam, isn't it? We owe you one. What in the hell was that thing anyway? It looked like a machine, but none I've ever seen before. Right. We need to assess the situation. no idea you were that skilled.
受伤其实
I hope we can continue to rely on. This moment's been a long time coming.
我就浑身
Please use
伤
your
了吗？
Cupid to connect us. 话到底是怎样？虚虚的啊，哎，我水晶不够了，除非是那种损伤的货物，分死，不想用这种。 Now displaying your current porter grade. Great. No issues establishing a chiral network connection. By the way, we've sent some folks out to recover the wreckage of that giant mech that attacked us earlier. Only prudent we study it, you know? If we learn anything of value, we'll be sure to relay it to Drawbridge right away. Thanks again for coming to our rescue.
Sam, this is the President. Due to your tireless efforts, West Fort Knot is now part of the chiral network. A great achievement. I salute you. However, this expansion has done little to address the anomalous activity observed across the continent. Elsewhere, disruptions in the tar currents are growing ever more prevalent. Only by connecting all of Australia can we hope to resolve this situation. And by doing so, we will create the optimal conditions for a new plate gate to manifest as well. We are one step closer to making the chiral verse a reality, and ensuring humanity overcomes extinction. The road ahead is still fraught with peril, but I have the utmost faith in your capabilities. For now, though, please take a well-deserved break aboard the DHV Magellan.
Order completed. Well done.
Was it really Higgs? He's alive.
He called himself a ghost, but...
He found a way back from the beach just so he could kill us.
It was definitely his voice I heard. I didn't get a good look at his face, but yeah. He said he came back to get revenge on you and me. Screwing with our plans to link up Australia was just another way to do that.
They were all in red. Just like the ones at your place. That could have been him too.
You think that was Higgs? Did you see him hurt Lou?
I'm not sure.
Fragile, I need you to remember.
I only caught a glimpse. But they were all wearing red. This is all my fault. had him at my mercy on Amelie's beach. If I'd only finished him off, none of this would have happened.
这有这一段。
No. You can't blame yourself. You know, something's been bugging me. Something he said. You don't know a goddamn thing about Lou. It hit me after. He's absolutely right. I mean, the kid's whole life is a total mystery to me. So I gotta ask. Can you look into Lou's past? Find out what you can? Charlie, you, the ship's crew, you all have connections within the UCA, right? And at least one of you has to have access to the UCA archives that were recovered by the chiral network.
All right, Sam. Let's see what we can find on Lou.
Always.
Really, Sam? There's such a thing as too tight. Oh. That must have been quite the nightmare. I can't feel my legs.
Lou.
Sam, this is Tarman. Feeling refreshed, I hope? Thanks to all your hard graft, the DHV Magellan can get around a lot more freely now. More specifically, we can travel between any two facilities that are connected to the chiral network by way of the tar currents. Naturally, this includes Mexico as well. If you're curious about how the folks in the places you visited are getting on, you can catch up on any recent developments by accessing the corpus via your ring terminal. And to have the Magellan travel to a given facility, simply open the map with your ring terminal and chart a course to your destination.
A new feature has been made available for use.
There was a time when I would shatter at every hit or so.
Please select a destination.
But now I barely feel the pain when I fall. This violence is turning.
If you refuse, there will be severe repercussions. But what makes you think you have a choice?
Sam, it's Charlie. Another request is ready for you. You'll find it listed as a main order on the DHV Magellan's delivery terminal.
That's right, just...
So, the files say you worked with Amelie to connect everyone in the UCA to the chiral network. But that despite your best efforts, an extinction event known as the Last Stranding seemed destined to kill us all. Until Amelie found a way to put a stop to it. She single-handedly sealed off the extinction entity's beach, preventing countless BTs from invading our world, and in doing so, saved humanity. But why am I telling you this? You were there to witness it all with your own two eyes. And you, of all people, must know that humanity can never truly escape extinction. The ultimate goal of Drawbridge's mission is to overcome the Death Stranding. If we succeed, we will be fulfilling Amelie's dying wish. At least that's how I see it. Sam, is that Horizon Dreamer I spy in your music collection? That's one of Daiichi Miura's best songs. I'd love to hear it again, to listen and remember my family. You know, I've been thinking about what happened to Lou. Fragile holds herself personally responsible for those tragic events. If Higgs was indeed behind the attack, then I can understand why she feels that way. Why she blames herself for setting everything in motion. But she's resolved not to let any of it show. To bottle it up and put on a brave face. She didn't used to smoke before, did she? I suspect it's a form of self-punishment she's adopted. Vengeance gives rise to a cycle of violence, and Higgs wouldn't have it any other way. But she's committed to helping you complete this journey, together with Lou, to get you back on your feet. And if she believes she has to bury her emotions and play the part of a hard-nosed commander to do that, she will. That's what I think, anyway. I'm sure you can understand her position. That masked man, that was Higgs, wasn't it? I had no idea he commanded such terrible powers. To summon a giant mech single-handedly. I expect he's behind recent disruptions to the tar currents, too. Well, you don't have to face him alone, Sam. You have me for backup. You know, Sam, I was just thinking. The brigands object to virtually all forms of change. Which begs the question of how they managed to get their hands on that disruptor device, or chiral jammer, doesn't it? Ah, yes. Apparently, you can create your own custom playlist for the music player. If you have any recommendations, I'm all ears, Sam. Apropos of nothing, the weapons they were wielding were impressive. You know, Sam, you can have me just toss me into the middle of their camp. It's not very sophisticated, but it works. Ah, yes. When the first APAC expedition came to Australia, the brigands saw them as they were unwilling to embrace the change. While their motives differ, I'm reminded of the Luddite brigands seem committed to not killing their enemies, at least. If only they had channeled their energies into a constructive dialogue with us.
处理
Ah,
来就爆一下
yes.
整个营就
Those
炸开了。
wandering BTs we encountered, I believe people call them Watchers. A fitting name given their behavior. The way they seem to be eyeing us with such disconcerting intensity. Oof. They can't see everything, though. No, they've definitely got some blind spots. Meaning, you might be able to avoid combat by evading detection and sneaking past unnoticed. Impeccable take.
Shing.
「
那有出过早吗？
So you know, Sam, Fragile is currently looking into Lou. Meanwhile, Tarman is conducting a separate investigation into the giant mech that attacked you earlier. For now, we would like you to focus on extending the network. That is a task only you can handle. As the network grows in size, we will have much more information at our disposal to further our efforts. That said, you won't be able to proceed until the situation at West Fort Knott has been resolved. It appears that they're in dire need of additional supplies, to the point that they don't even have enough to prepare cargo for your next destination. This next order is intended to alleviate the situation. You're to restore the mine north of F1 and its monorail station to working order and link up West Fort Knott. After which, you'll deliver a large quantity of excavated materials from the mine to the settlement by rail. As this is a somewhat complicated order, I'll brief you on the details as you review the map. Anyway, I'd appreciate it if you could make this main order your top priority. All right, Sam. You'll need to work through several steps to complete this order. To begin with, collect the cache of materials waiting for you on the DHV Magellan. Take these to the mine north of F1. The location has been marked for you on your map. And when you arrive there, submit the materials using the terminal on site. This will allow you to restore the facility to working order. Next, access the terminal again to commence mining operations. If all goes well, a large quantity of materials should be extracted. You'll then need to deliver those materials to West Fort Knott. Consider making use of the monorail located at the mine to make life easier. Upon your arrival at F1, use the delivery terminal to submit all the materials for processing and to finally complete the order. That's all there is to it. So begin plotting your route to the mine north of F1.
Commencing route creation. Delivery route finalized.
On this occasion, you'll be delivering some heavy materials. You can use a tri-cruiser to transport them. Alternatively, floating carriers can now be fabricated. These carriers are ideal for taking heavy cargo across terrain ill-suited to vehicles. If that sounds good to you, try fabricating one and loading the materials onto it. And when you're not using the carrier for cargo, you can hop aboard and kick the ground and use it as a makeshift skateboard. Just remember that floating carriers require chiral crystals to function, so keep a supply on hand.
Foreign carriers.
Sam, there's another porter here. Since you brought this site onto the chiral network, perhaps they thought they could make use of the additional data to make a safe run. Want to go and say hello?
聪明药啥？
Security measures lifted. Weapons detected. Be advised that usage is restricted inside facility grounds.
Chiral decontamination in progress. No anomalies detected. Welcome, Sam.
Well done, Sam. I've never seen a working monorail before. Think of all the stuff it could carry. All right then, why don't we extract some materials?
Please submit materials.
Very good, Sam. Now all you have to do is load the extracted materials onto the monorail for transport. Let's begin by accessing that delivery terminal.
My name's Sam.
关在哪里？
Exercise caution when traveling at night.
station. Delivery.
Who calls for comfort?
哇，最新科技！哦，会是开罗网路，处处都是最新科技。
Warning, cargo transported by the monorail has been placed in your private locker. The cargo can be delivered via the terminal.
Did you actually manage to restore the monorail? Awesome. With it back up and running, you'll be able to Right. Sorry. Would you look at all this? I think it's safe to say we'll have nothing to worry about for a while. Found some of our missing stuff, did you? I thought... We've made some great strides in our research thanks to you. If it's all right, we'd like you to have this. Just wanted to let you know that we're in...
Now displaying your current porter grade.
I got them just... They sure weren't easy. We really appreciate your help. At the risk of stating the obvious, it's going to take an awful lot of resources to restore the other roads and monorails to working order. But, at least with this monorail operational, you can bring us large shipments of materials with relatively minimal effort. That's going to go a long way towards getting other sections up and running again. We can fabricate pickup off-roaders now, by the way. I'm pretty fond of them myself. It's a large four-wheel drive vehicle. Both the driver's seat is in an elevated... This allows the driver to survey their surroundings more easily. You can customize it quite a bit too. Attach all kinds of... That said, a lot of parts of the schematics for this vehicle have... Which means that we can look forward to other people... Sure, the monorail network was extended, but repeated exposure to timefall has seen... And with the constant threat of beat, if you happen to come across a track like even a small anyway, we're so grateful.
You managed to save the day. The people here now have more than enough supplies for it. They should be able to prepare. But first, return to the deep.
Order completed. Well done. Order accepted.
Warning, footwear durability significantly reduced.
暂停一下，我先去躺一下，滚，10分钟休息一下就好了。 看完这要吧。
Hey Sam, how's it going? I have updates for you, if you have time.
I take it you've learned more about Lou?
We followed up on the message Deadman left for you at the lab. About how there was another BB-28, not Lou, who, according to the records, was decommissioned 4 years ago. The first time you and Lou met was about 2 years ago now, when you were entrusted with a BB previously issued to Bridges Corp's disposal. And together, the two of you made it all the way across North America.
Deadman and everyone else at Bridges, they all called Lou BB-28.
Right. Because that was Lou's serial number. You see, we found the records for the BB storage facility. By cross-referencing the data, we confirmed that after BB-28 was decommissioned 4 years ago, Lou was assigned the same designation and placed into storage.
So what you're telling me is that instead of getting a new serial number, Lou inherited an old one?
As for Lou's mother, following the C-section, it seems she passed away. And that pretty much is the extent of our recent discoveries. Without a still mother to provide support, it makes sense that Lou was kept in reserve. But we still have no idea who approved the serial number reassignment, much less why they did it.
Higgs said there were things I didn't know. Maybe this is what he was talking about.
I think it could be.
I want to know everything about Lou.
You're playing his game, Sam. Chasing after the past is what Higgs wants you to do.
I need to know where Lou came from. I have to know.
If you're sure, Sam, I'll keep digging. In the meantime, you should get plenty of rest before your next mission.
Seems Tarman decided to leave a few books for you. Right there, by your bed. Reading is a wonderful way to take your mind off things. Trust me.
我想睡觉了，拜拜。